you know, man, oh, it's been a bit, but I have some more Brenden Schaub stuff.
Oh my God, but this guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't stop, does he?
Bert Kreischer was on Tiger Belly. And here's what happened.
I can't come over and do a pool thing?
Yeah, no, we'll do. How about 4th of July? We'll have a big 4th of July party.
You will?
And you can come.
Will you have one?
Girls, yeah, I will. Yeah, well, I'm home 4th of July, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
If
you don't, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have a Brenden Schaub situation.
Okay, that's very funny.
He's already, yeah.
If you don't invite me to the party, don't edit that out. Don't edit it. That's the worst thing I could say to somebody, right?
That's the worst thing you could call somebody.
Now he's leaning into it.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I could say.
That is the worst thing I could say. We could have a Schaub, all right? All right, so be fucking careful, dude.
My daughters love Brenden.
That's very funny.
My daughters love Brenden. Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?
Who that?
Who that? You fucking kidding me right now, dude? Oh God. Oh
Fuck.
Oh my God.
He just shows up with really expensive cars.
That's the remember they always say he always shows up at the Comedy Store with the really expensive cars and parks up front.
Oh, they're really beating him up now.
Yeah, because it's open season now for him, and I think at this point it was one of those things where after I think Rogan's like, yeah, man, you have to go. I think he stopped protecting him. That's what it seems like, right? It seems like the king has decided, like, yeah, I'm done with this guy. I can't protect you anymore, Brenden. I'm sure there was a phone call. I guarantee you there was a phone call.
You're a big boy now.
Yep. I think there was a phone call where Joe Rogan called Brenden. He goes, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Are you going after Bobby Lee? You know?"
I'm telling you right now.
Oh God, it's fucking. I hate that picture. That's fucking horrendous. What is that? All these LA comics are really gay, like all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like everything they do is like super gay.
I don't think that's new, like a new thing.
Then you wrong one. That one. Where is it? Here it is. By the way, again, this is from Two Buttons on.
And my dad was super smart, so he was selling like.
Brenden Schaub's dad was super smart. You could tell because of how smart he is.
Yeah.
And my dad was super smart, so he was selling like computer programs at the time. He was about fucking late 80s.
Late 80s.
Okay.
And he would go door to door like Pursuit of Happiness. He'd have a briefcase. He'd always have a suit on, man.
That doesn't sound like a smart guy.
Did Brenden?
Your dad sounds like a fucking loser.
Did Brenden fall asleep on a plane watching A Pursuit of Happiness, and now he's going to add that to his lore?
Because can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
In the late 80s, who was going door to door to houses selling software?
That's a good point.
Right? Like that doesn't make
I mean, I'm sure there were some, but
Looking like he was always into fashion, like always looked like a fucking dime piece.
did he just call his dad?
Called his dad a dime piece.
Did
bro.
he just call his dad a dime piece?
Yeah.
He thinks his dad was hot?
Yeah, you want to fuck your dad?
Brendan's sexy dad. Oh, that's going to be a chat name.
And he'd go door to door selling them, and sometimes me and my brother would follow him. And then he sold some software. He sold this software. And then I remember him on the phone. He was on the phone, and he was jumping.
Is he
about to cry?
Is he going to cry?
Are you going to cry, Brenden?
Around, and he's jumping around. I'll never forget, the cord was all tangled around him, and he's like, "We made it, we made it."
Who are these people that just said, "Damn"? We all sorry. We all shared that experience. We heard the story. We didn't take this out of context, right? Did anything he say would you your natural reaction be, "Wow,
damn, bro.
Your dad sold something from his job that he was supposed to sell"?
Holy fucking shitballs.
Oh my God, honey, I'm going to be home late. I just heard the most amazing story.
And,
chills,
and then
dude.
2 days later,
Who?
Chills. Somebody just said chills.
So this is the Are You Garbage podcast with Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
I feel bad every time we cover stuff
Fuck
like this.
both these guys.
No, I know, but then they're always friends with people we're friends with.
Are we friends with these guys?
I'm not them, but I'm pretty sure these guys were on. Maybe I'm wrong. Were they on Boys Cast?
Maybe they were. I don't care who's friends
Hey,
with
by
who.
the way,
These guys suck.
is the guy on the left Fat Julian from Trailer Park Boys?
Really does,
He
right?
does, yeah.
Or Fat Ron Swanson.
Ah, that's another good one. Yeah.
then 2 days later, he had a printout.
No, go
of all these-
back, because
Sure.
you cannot understate. Forget about the dam,
Mhm.
but I want you to hear what else he says.
I'll never forget the cord was all tangled around him. And he's like, we made it. We made it.
I just got
And then-
chills.
And then
dude.
2 days later,
I just got chills, dude.
Why would that give anybody chills? Dude, I did. I got chills. They were the douche variety.
Yeah, but you like when you say stuff like, "Oh man, why these guys? These guys might be friends with the Boys Cast or whatever." I don't give a shit if that's Ryan Long's brother.
I was.
I know you were joking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if that's Ryan Long's fucking long lost father that just says, "I got chills." I would look him dead in his eye and go, "Your father's a dumb douche."
Ryan knows his dad. They have a great relationship.
later, he had a printout of
The only problem that I've heard that, at least from what I've heard, that Ryan Long's dad has, what he doesn't like that he keeps hanging around with that Jew, Danny Polish.
Yeah.
all these houses. He goes, which one you guys like?
What was the
I'm
made
gonna
it? What
cry,
happened?
dude. This is
What was that?
crazy.
What was the made it? What would happen?
He sold his like the thing he was working on, this big computer thing.
Okay.
He sold it.
He sold this thing that he was working on. Hold on, Mersh, wait. Don't make that face. I can see you. Don't make that face. Imagine he sold, look, okay. Not only he did, but he went to.
I just squeezed my eyes shut so tightly that I was seeing stars.
You are seeing a star. It's Brenden Schaub. Not only that, he closed
So
the
your
deal.
dad was a door-to-door computer software salesman, but he also invented the software.
Yeah, he used to work at NCT Software.
So your dad was just a computer pioneer, software developer, and salesman,
I'll give you 50%
and a
off.
dime piece.
And oh God, I forgot about him being a timepiece, Merch.
Bro, and honestly, I hate these two other guys more than Brenden because they're like hyping this story up like it's the greatest story in the world. They're acting like Brendan's telling the story of a time 3 home invaders kicked in the door and tried to rape him and his mother, and his dad single-handedly fought off 3 dudes, even though he'd been stabbed 50 times. That's the kind of thing where you could go, damn, dude, I just got chills. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Made it. What would happen?
He sold his like the thing he was working on, this big computer thing.
By the way, if it was such a, think about this for a second, right? If it was such a important day in your father's life that you remember like every detail, you don't remember what it was that he sold?
It was a big, this thing he was working on, big computer thing.
No, but you would think, right? Like the way he's talking about it, it seems
He
like
lies like a kid lies. Like,
Yeah.
remember when you would be in middle school and some kid would make up some crazy story and you go,
Mhm.
yeah, and you'd ask him for one minute detail and the whole story would break
just
down.
fall apart immediately.
It
Falls
was
apart.
like a big computer thing that he was working on.
Okay.
He sold it to some big company.
Damn. And that was it. You
Damn.
guys had.
Bro, whoa, dude, damn. What a shit answer.
Watch, this is what it's like. Hey, Mersh, what'd you have for dinner last night?
Last night I actually had some tendies, some
Wow.
chicken tendies from Publix, and I had 2 pickle spears.
I just got chills. Like,
Let's be honest, you do want pickles now.
yeah, actually, that actually gave me more fucking chills than this fucking Brendan story. I swear to God.
Boar's Head brand.
Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. Can we just talk about Boar's Head instead of Brendan?
Had made it. Where everything worked out.
Yeah.
Tommy
and then,
Dreamer
I
and
didn't know what
Taz had a fat transfusion.
Okay, so okay, fair enough.
was going on because I was young. I remember I was like, oh, I like that one. I thought he was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I like that one. You remember my dad?
Just pulled a slip and fall at TGI Fridays.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, really? This one? I'm wearing cleats.
Now, what are we stealing from this house, Dad?
Yeah. We're robbing houses now?
Yeah, but he just said that. He just said what are we stealing, and then He's doing the thing he used to always do to Brian.
If Brenden Schaub didn't steal jokes, he wouldn't have any jokes. That's the thing.
Like, it would have been a better joke if he said, "What are we robbing houses now, Dad?" Then you could go, "Yeah, what are we, like, casing this joint?" That's a slightly different variation of the same joke. But he just went,
Or,
"But what are we stealing from this house?" He said, "Yeah, what are we, like, robbers now?"
well, it should have been wasted for this house. What are we, the wet bandits? That's a better line, right?
We got to bring Mom on in this.
Can we stop and get a chocolate shake on the way?
What?
What? What is
What?
that even?
What? Comedically, I'm asking.
What is
What
that?
is that? What is having a stopping to get? So in this fake comedic world that these comedians,
Brenden does, like, he riffs and does improv the way I improvise dialogue when I'm still asleep.
it's just
You know, like
yeah.
when you just woke up
Yeah.
and somebody starts like nagging you about something and you're just throwing words out there. You're like, "Yeah, that's what we're robbing houses now."
By the way, you could say, you don't have to say someone's nagging. You could say me when we went to New York.
Royce did get a few mornings where nothing I said made any sense.
I know. I know.
"Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. We're going. Yeah, we're gonna be on Rogan."
That's
It's
actually one of
fine.
the things that Bert said. I go, hey, get up. We got to go to Lewis's show. And he's like, oh, fine, I'll get a milkshake.
Get a milkshake on the way to Rogan,
It's 9 in the morning.
and we're not doing Rogan.
We're doing Lewis's show. We're doing the other bald guy with an anger problem show.
He,
Right.
yeah, I
the
didn't know I
other,
was too
the
young.
other MMA obsessed bald guy with anger
Yeah,
management
that's
issues.
the show we were doing.
So I was like, that one. Then 2 weeks later, we pulled up to the house. He's like, you and your brother go pick a room. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. I just got chills, dude. Ah!
What is
so
this show?
hyped.
I hate this show so
What's
much.
the show called again, Frozen?
Are you garbage?
The Pursuit. Oh, yeah.
Well, the answer is yes.
Okay. I hope
The show is
I
garbage.
hope that helped. I hope that helped.
That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome, man.
It was like Pursuit of Happiness.
That's
shit,
all right.
man. Yeah, my dad's
That's all
gangster.
right. We're gonna, all three of us are gonna be crying in a minute.
I am.
Well, then-
I am about to start crying if this fucking void of humor doesn't stop.
Yeah, maybe you all need to get off the fucking antidepressants and shit.
Holy shit! Jesus Christ! SSRI the show over here. What the fuck?
Yeah, what are we getting, milkshakes or something?
Fucking call this the Benzo podcast.
A bunch of pussies over
Yeah, I
here.
apologize, man.
I apologize, man.
No,
supposed to be a
that's
comedy
no,
podcast.
that's what
Is he doing that Billy Crystal jazz musician voice now? Hey, I'm so sorry, man.
I grew up as a little Negro boy in the streets of New Orleans.
My dad was Will Smith. He used to go door to door like Pursuit of Happiness.
How
show
fatty
is,
was the
baby.
house?
It's interesting, right? Because he still lives in that house.
It
and
is interesting. It's interesting.
at the time, you know, I didn't grow up in that environment. It was at the time, it was like to me the Home Alone house. It was the biggest
Yeah.
thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen, dude.
Okay.
So he judges houses based on the Home Alone house?
Well, the Home Alone house is dope.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there any really more dope Midwestern house in America than the Home Alone house?
I always liked the house from the movie The Toy, the Richard Pryor movie.
Okay.
Wonder
that's a
Wheel?
tight one.
That was because I watched that movie as a kid, right? So I was like, bro, that kid has a fucking like, you know, an entire like toy room and like all these cool toys and shit. He's awesome.
Now I've made my own way. You know, a lot of credit to my dad. And
A lot of credit to your dad, Joe Rogan. Your father, Joe Rogan.
you know, now that you fit 3 of those houses in my house. You know,
Sure,
so
of
it's like
Wow, bro. He's flexing on his dad.
Yeah. Now my dad's a fucking loser now.
Now
bro.
who's the dime piece pop?
Yeah. Now you can suck my dick. No, seriously, you're a dime piece.
And then I go home and my wife makes me pick up the gun.
Pick up the gown.
I go back and I'm just like, damn, that was crazy.
Well, so yeah, the perspective of like
Yeah,
you're in a
it's like,
2-bedroom
this shit
and
ain't
you're
how.
like, yeah.
This house ain't shit. You know?
Wait, you know, you just turned this little tale of like where everybody was tearing up and literally was like, what did the guy say? I got chills, dude.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the cool twist at the end of that story be like, And now I got all this big ass house and I got all this like these cars and shit. But like, man, every time I go back to that house, there's just something more special about it, right? Like, isn't that something you'd say?
No, it is true. Yeah. I mean,
You'd go, you know, my dad's house is smaller and shit, but like when I go
but-
back there, man, there's no feeling like being back at that old house.
here's what you
Like,
say.
I
Here's
could
what
buy
it's-
fucking 10 mansions and it'll never be as cool as that first house.
Exactly. You say something. You always say something like, "Yeah, it was a 2-bedroom home, but it'll always be a mansion to me." Like that's like you know. But instead, it's like my dad's a piece of shit, fucking loser who sucks now.
You did it wrong, Royce. You'd say that house might be small, but it'll always be a mansion to me.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, "Oh man, that guy's so sensitive."
And then he doxes these people and sends Reddit after them.
Step your fucking game up. Sell some more software, dork. Let's
Now
go.
I haven't confirmed this, but I don't want to get too into it because I literally just got this right before the show. But rumor has it that somebody that works at Thicc Boy has been directly doxing and going after people on the Fighter and the Kid Reddit.
Well, that's a rational, reasonable way to handle things.
So if anyone has more info, please let me know.
Made it. You call this making it?
Can't even park my cars here.
Set your
Which you can't park? No, you can. Brendan could park the cars here if here is the front of the comedy club.
Yeah. Oddly enough, if there was any justices in this world, Brendan's job for a living would be parking cars.
Fucking seriously, he should be going in a fucking joyride in Matthew Broderick's car.
Oh my God, that's wild.
Huh.
You would go door to door like Pursuit of Happiness. You'd have a briefcase.
Suit of
that looks like-
slappiness.
Oh, that's pretty funny. This is, by the way, I just want to point out this is 2 buttons.
2 buttons does some good edits.
Yeah, he really does. He really does. Okay. So Ariel Helwani, which is, I believe, an MMA broadcaster, like podcaster.
Yeah, he had beef with Brenden Schaub.
Yeah, but did you see Brendan doing a live read and then Ariel Helwani doing the same live read for the same company and making fun of him?
No.
Because you're about to.
Okay.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use promo code SHAB. Bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game during the play-in tournament and get $150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code SHAB at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
But
See show notes for details.
that was the quiet part out loud.
We have done a lot of live reads since we've done this show. Many. First off, let me point something out. My Bookie.ag is way better than DraftKings, so let's just say that. Just they pay us. Forget him just reading it like Ron Burgundy. Listen to, imagine you pay, right? You pay for a live read, and this is what you get.
The DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use promo code SHAB. Bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game during the play-in tournament and get
Tournament.
Pantomo. This is Maskin.
$150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code SHAB at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. See next page for directions for disclaimer.
He's so stupid. He's so goddamn stupid.
Holy fuck, man. He is dumb. So this is Ariel Helwani doing his live read.
Who also sucks, but you know.
Yeah, no, I don't like him either. But this is funny.
Dude, a while back when they had their beef, somebody was sending that stuff all the time. Like, you need to cover this. But the only reason I never brought it to the show was because I didn't even do it on Nightwave because people were like, look at this drama going on. And it was literally like just 10 minutes of Ariel Helwani whining. It wasn't even good. It wasn't even like he was going in on Brendan. Dude, you got to watch this. He's going in on Brendan. And I watched it. It was him just whining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code DMAR. Bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game during the play-in tournament and get $150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code DMMAHour at DraftKings Sportsbook, unofficial sports betting partner of the NBA. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. Turn the page for more notes.
There it is.
On the,
That's funny. I don't care. That is funny.
What? What did I say? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about, Frank?
You're such a fucking joke, Brendan. You're such a fucking joke.
Yeah, when Ariel Helwani is dunking.
Yeah,
on
exactly
you,
what
bro.
I was gonna say. When that's the dude that's dunking on you, you got big problems, buddy.
Man, Brenden sucks on so many levels.
And every level, on every fucking level. And that concludes the Brenden Schaub coverage.
You
for
can't
today.
even tell an endearing anecdote about his dad without resisting the urge to dunk on him.
Yeah, I know. Wait, what is this? Did I have one more? Oh, wait. Taper, resume the Brenden Schaub coverage. I forgot there's one more thing I wanted to play because he's going to be clipping this, so.
Yeah, it's, my therapist, it's funny. So my therapist is like, you know what your problem is? Your
This is Giannis Papasky or whatever on Tom Segura show.
problem is you care too much about what people think. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not see what I fucking do for a living?
Of course.
What do you want me to stop caring about what people think? Then I'll just go out there and be one of those sociopaths who comes up and goes, crowd's great. And everyone's like, you just bombed. It's like, I don't care what people think.
I think we know who you're talking about.
They are all turning on him.
Who could it
Knives
be
out,
that he's
baby.
talking about?
Knives out, baby.
My therapist told me not to care.
Yeah.
Now I'm a full person. It's like, yeah, now you're a horrible comedian.
Yeah, yeah.
Not caring about what people think will make me a horrible comic.
And I don't buy any of those fucking guys that say that shit either. The ones who are like, they just don't give a fuck. It's like, you do.
You do.
That you do this because you do.
Yeah.
I think we know who you're talking about.
You know what that means? I've done enough podcasting to know. That was him talking shit about him before they were on air and then bringing it up again, but without saying his name. That's
course.
exactly what it was. And now that concludes the Brenden Schaub coverage of the show.
For now.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be more.